Your relationships don't work because you're too far from God to hear his provision. When you put something before God, a person, a man, anything, a car, a job, anything you put before the universe, which is yourself, which is God, which is in here, we all embody a piece of God. So what I'm saying is, when you don't acknowledge the feelings in your body, which is God, God is in your nervous system. If you continue to regulate your nervous system, you continue to attract more God. It gives you more strength to manifest and bring forth the things that you desire in a good way, not the things that your unhealed mind, not the things that the ego is attracting, but the things that the heart is attracting. Because the things that the ego attract may be things that you might not need into your life. It's going to be things that might not be for your highest and greatest good, but you want it because you are in a lack type frequency. But once you reach the point where you realize that nothing is wrong with you, you just have to merge your shadows with your spiritual side and just accept all of you, you will start to hear the voice of God, and you will start to have discernment on when to speak up about a situation or when to keep quiet, when something can be fixed by you or when something can only be fixed by God. You have to allow God to come into your relationships, your situations. And how you do that is you just trust him enough to know that the person that he has for you cannot miss out on you. So if it's the current partner that you have and he is for you, allow God to work on that person's heart and change him. That's not your job. But if that person is not for you, God will elevate you so much that that type of behavior that's coming from that person will no longer be attractive to you. So it won't hurt to walk away. If you get closer to God, you will realize within a second, within a blink of an eye, who is for you and who is not. You will feel it in your chest. Your nervous system will be so calm and regulated that you can feel when a human being has more essence of God in him or more essence of the ego in him, because the ego is going to always pull that man towards the outside world. He's never going to be able to take accountability. He's always going to be blaming other people for his downfalls. And if you are stuck in an ego, you're going to allow it. So you have to take accountability for staying in these toxic relationships because you yourself are broken. I know one time somebody told me, you cannot, if you stop entertaining the class clown, they can no longer be the class clown, which is true. So I'm not judging the men. I'm just telling you where the whole relationship dynamic is off, because the feminine have enough power to change this dynamic. When you start to go to God and build a relationship with him in your nervous system, if you get, okay, so I'm going to give you an answer, a situation. So if you in a relationship, a marriage, anything, it don't even have to be toxic, but if some things come up where it's a disagreement and you feel like this is too much for you to fix, and you keep talking to this person over and over again and things won't change, what you do is take your hands off of it, because it wasn't yours to fix in the first place. You are working from the ego, you're working from the mind. You are saying, I'll be okay when this person starts to act better. My life will change and everything in the house or my job will get better when this person do what I want them to do. Now, you got to hear the selfishness in that. It's not of the world, it's selfishness, because that's God's job. What if God have another plan for you? What if God want to fix it, but you won't allow him to fix it? So what you do is you just build a stronger relationship with God. The stronger you get with God, the stronger your boundaries will be. The stronger your boundaries will be, the less you will be able to tolerate from your partner. You won't tolerate disrespect. You won't tolerate the lack of attention. You won't tolerate the things that he's doing that started the argument in the first place. So what happens to the man is, if he's for you, he's attached to you energetically. He will follow you. When you start to focus on God, focus on self, and heal your blockages and heal your thought pattern, because you are radiating a thought that you're always going to get left, you're always going to get the end of the stick, he's always going to be a fuck up. These are the things that you are manifesting because you only seeing this person continue to overstep their boundaries for years and years. So you have built neural pathways in your mind to expect them to do these things. So yes, you keep attracting these situations with your mindset. But the more you allow God to bring you into the present moment and sit with whatever you feel. If you feel like you want to cry, if you feel lonely, if you feel like you're losing your partner, if you feel anxious, you have to sit with that emotion and allow it to come through your body and just be present with it. Don't judge it because it's not wrong, because you are having a human experience. So you have to experience human emotions. Do not judge your pain. That's the worst thing you could do. Do not judge your pain. Don't look at it as though it's bad. It's not bad. It's needed as growth. When you are having children, I know we got to go through labor pains, but we don't hate labor pains. When the labor starts, we get excited. Once the baby is born, we don't even think about the pain. We just think about the new life that we birthed. And it's the same thing with this. It's the healing process. Go through those uncomfortable emotions so that you can birth a new life, a new mindset, a new situation. You can change the trajectory of the other person if you yourself have enough spiritual strength to not tolerate it. And also, the closer you get to God, the more you manifest from the heart, not the ego. When you manifest from the heart, it's always protected by God. It's backed by God. You have a shield of perfectness, so to say, wrapped around it from the universe. It's because if you believe with full faith that everything will work out for your highest and greatest good, it has to. Even if something doesn't go your way on the surface, just sit with that uncomfortable emotion of whatever you scared may happen. Sit with it. Sit with that anxiety. And the situation will fix itself. I'm not saying that you're not going to have some times, some situations that's going to happen into your life, but your nervous system will be so calm that it won't give charge to that negative thought. It won't give charge to the situation playing out again. You'll transmute that energy. You'll sit with it. You'll allow it to come through, and then the situation will fix itself on its own. You just have to believe that God, the universe, source, the divine, has your back 100%. 100%. So it is no right or wrong in the sense when you looking at through the eyes of source. Through the human eyes, yes, we wish we wouldn't have done this or done that, or made this decision, or dated this person, or made that business deal. But stop beating yourself up for being human. That's why a lot of us empathetic women who are sensitives, who have a gift, is used in the beginning because we want to fix everything, even at our own expense. We want people to be pleased with us. We want people to like us. So we always get the short end of the stick because you do not believe that you can get more. You can only receive what you believe. If you don't believe you can get more, you won't get more. That's why a lot of us became spiritual, because we didn't know how to get more. We didn't believe that we just are deserving of these things. We just wanted something to fix us. But when you get on the other side of understanding what being in your feminine energy is, it's actually allowing life to be what it is, how it is. And understand that God doesn't make mistakes. God don't do anything against you. He do it for your highest and greatest good. How things turn out wrong is when you don't trust God, and when you allow your nervous system to bring in situations repeatedly because you are stuck in fight or flight. Everything starts with the kingdom, which is the heart, which is the nervous system, which is God. God is closest than our breath, meaning He's in us. You breathe God. So don't think that these things that you want to manifest and bring forth into your life, a happy relationship, isn't in God's will. He ordained it. It is literally yours. You just don't have the level of consciousness yet to see it. But once you go through that healing cycle, that up, that down, that disconnected phase, that void phase, and you're going to go through the bliss phase where you just want to pray all day and every day, and it's going to feel joyous, but it will change you when you come out of it. You will have boundaries. You will be a strong-minded woman. You will be in your feminine energy. Now that allows your mister to step into his masculine energy, because now your spirit has enough space to hold for him. See, you had masculine energy. That's why he was being a woman. He was acting feminine because you had all the masculine energy. He had all the feminine energy. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't say, oh, I attracted a feminine woman, a feminine man. Yes, you did. Because of your trauma, your wounding, and your mindset. And the same with him. He attracted you and brought you into his reality with his mindset. But the object of the game is, once you awaken and realize that it's just a mindset pattern that you can break, his energy can also start to elevate with you, because the stronger you put down boundaries and the more you require him to be in his masculine energy, if he loves you enough, and more likely he will start to change with you. That's if he's for you. That's how you can tell if a person ain't for you. If that person is not for you, you will grow out their energy. And you won't have to worry about breakup pains or anything. You'll wish him well. The breakup will be literally, it'll just be so smooth. So either way, you will be okay. Either way, you will be okay. You have to detach from judging another person's flaws. Detach from judging your spouse. That is not your job. God made them perfect, regardless of what you perceive as wrong. Just believe that God made them perfect and he made you perfect. Only thing you have to do is receive more of peace and stableness in your nervous system, and watch how the things around you start to change. Watch how your desires start to come to you quicker, faster. Watch how your scarcity mindset will go away, and you'll start to look at life in a less serious way, and just realize that everything will always work out for you. You just have to believe it, and how you believe it is just letting go. It's surrendering. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that, because I've been looking up the word surrender for 2 years and couldn't understand what surrender is. But I didn't realize that surrender is your nervous system. It will, like, you can't find the stage of surrendering. It just comes. It's a byproduct of your conscious elevating. But I just wanted to tell you, if you are going through something, you have to find a way to get detached from the situation, so that the universe can bring you a better outcome than what your mind can imagine, because it's stuck in fight or flight. So you're going to attract a negative situation if you keep the same mindset. So the object of the game is to change the mindset. Change from the heart. It comes from the heart. And everything else around you will start to change.